Hey guys, what's up? Today is Monday, dreadful, horrible, manic Monday. I hate Mondays. Actually, I don't mind them that much this semester, but whatever. I don't want to talk about Mondays today. I want to talk about Tuesdays and Fridays. Specifically, the Italian class that I have on Tuesdays and Fridays, and also Wednesdays, because I have the Italian lab on Wednesdays. Anyway, I want to talk about my Italian class, because, for some reason that's not important, I didn't go to class on Friday. Like, I didn't intend to not go. Like, things got screwed up, and I missed it, and, like, I'm not going to go into the details, it's not a big deal, I didn't go. So I was texting my friend today, asking her, like, you know, what's the homework that's due tomorrow? Because, like, when we miss a class, like, we're responsible for finding out the homework and at least trying it. So she's like, oh, you know, like, we have these pages in the workbook, and she's like, we did something new, so you might not understand them. I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever. So I, like, looked up the workbook pages, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is something new. I don't really understand this. So I looked up in the book what it was, because, like, you know, it says, like, what we're doing. So I looked it up in the textbook, and I read all about it. It was, like, a new verb tense. I forgot what it was called, but it was one of those very complicated ones because, like, you know, I'm getting towards the end of Italian for this semester anyway. So I was reading about it, and it seemed pretty simple, you know, to understand. So I just jumped right in and did it in the workbook, and I think I did everything correctly. Like, it didn't seem that hard. And I just thought it was funny because I know when I get to class tomorrow, I'm going to have more answers right than most of the people in that class. Like, it's nothing against them. I'm not saying, oh, I'm smarter than everyone in that class, or I'm better at Italian than everyone in that class, but I'm just better at Italian than most people in that class. It's not that they're bad at Italian, it's that I've been taking Italian since I was in 4th grade. Now, I mean, considering the fact that, like, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade were all, like, the same stuff. Like, it took from 4th to 8th grade for me to do Italian 1, and then I repeated Italian 1 in 9th grade, and then I advanced a little bit until Italian 3 in junior year of high school, and then when I came to college, I started over again with Italian 1, but college goes faster, so we're pretty much back to around what I was doing in Italian 3 in high school. But regardless, like, I've had it a lot, so, like, it's easier for me, it comes more naturally, so it's not that hard for me to understand. But I just think it's funny, because, like, this has happened before, where, like, I missed a class, and we did something new. And there was one time that I missed a class and we had done something new and I didn't even, like, get the homework because it was, like, a packet that she gave us and I didn't think to look up in the book, like, what the new thing we did was. So I got to class and she gave me the packet to follow along and, like, a few people went, like, answered the questions and she got to me and she's like, do you want to try it? And I'm like, let me wait, you know, I want to hear other people do it. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. But when they came back to me the second time, I answered the question right away, got it right, wasn't a guess. I knew the answer. And, like, I did better in that class than most people, like, that class than most people did. And I just think it's really funny because, like, I'm not trying to sound, like, arrogant, but, like, I just think it's funny. Because it's happened before, I know it's going to happen tomorrow. And I guess that's good, but it also means, like, if I do this well in class and I don't really attend class as frequently as I should, imagine, and I, like, wait till the last second to do my homework, imagine how well I can be doing in this class if I did everything correctly. I mean, like, in this class, it doesn't really matter because it's college, so there's no difference if I get a 99 in the class or if I get a 95, it's still an A, like, my transcript's not going to say anything different, but it is a little harder this year, and I may only be pulling an A-, and it is my fault because I probably could be getting an A if I actually really tried my hardest, but I know that sounds bad, but I just really don't care about this class. Like, I mean, I've taken Italian forever, and I need this for my general education requirements, and once I'm done with it, I'm done, and, you know, like, whatever, like, I'm teetering between an A- and an A. I have, like, a 94, which is, like, I don't know if it's an A- or an A. But anyway, I'm getting way off track. I just wanted to stop by and say, hey, how are you? I'm good at Italian. You're not. No, just kidding. Yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. And, oh, if by some miracle anyone from my Italian class is watching this vlog, don't take anything offensively. This was, like, partially joking, partially me just being, you know, like, my arrogant self. So, I don't mean that you're bad at Italian, I just mean that I'm really good at Italian.